Hi guys, welcome today. Now, this will be a 4K UHD review for The Substance. This movie made its debut last month on the 20th, and I would say that it's been a moderate success at the box office. But I'm not here to talk about the film. I'm only here to review the picture and the audio quality. First of all, this movie was shot in 4.5K, 6K, as well as 8K. It has a 4K DI. Its runtime is 141 minutes. It has an aspect ratio of 239 by 1. It has a sound mix of Dolby Digital. Now, the mix I listened to was Dolby Digital True HD. Basically, that's a 5.1 mix. I'm gonna say this: the insane amount of detail you get with the visual of this film is, for me personally, the best I've seen this year of every film I've watched. It is incredible in its clarity. Like, I'm sorry, this film didn't even appeal to me. I hated the film, to be honest, but the visual experience of this film is incredible. It is a demo worthy film. If you want to showcase your OLED TV, if you want to display how good your contrast, your detail of your TV is, you just have to buy this film or rent it, or get it on streaming to show your friends, because it is incredible. And I believe all this boils down to the multiple cameras that was used for the filming. I will say this: the detail you get is incredible. The wrinkles, the blood, the splats of the blood in the film is just ridiculously vivid. Like, it is incredible when you watch it on a display that has insane amount of contrast. And another thing again is that colors were so beautiful to see. Colors were so dynamic. Everything popped out and was so beautiful to see. That's something you don't get from most films that are shot today. They don't have that visual experience that can keep you captivated for at least the duration of the film in general. That's something this film has. It's so intoxicating with its visual experience. It is beautiful to see the stars, how they really look like. For instance, Demi Moore, when she got fired and she was at the restaurant with Dennis Quaid, when she was at the restaurant with Dennis Quaid, I could easily see the detail in the in the food that Dennis Quaid was actually eating at that time. It was that realistic. It was incredible to see that experience. And another thing again is that you get Demi Moore, the age she had at that time, because she was actually 50 at that time in the film, was so highlighted because you could see the wrinkles on her face, you could see her aging. Everything was so highlighted, well highlighted. It was so crazy detailed. Now, the most impressive thing about this movie is the sound. Oh my god, the sound of this film is the best I've heard this year, and trust me, I've watched every big action flick. The amount of low frequency in this film is insane. It is actually terrifying to an extent, because from the beginning scene to maybe the third act, it is gobs of bass, up on 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 bass. It rumbles so hard that it became, I would say, a problem for me, because I was overwhelmed by that low frequency at one point, because it felt that it wasn't going away. Every scene had this low energy, sustained low energy for a certain long periods of time, that it doesn't even go away. It's almost like they just used that low frequency as the music that should have been there for the movie. It is just sustained for so long. It is good. It's almost like massaging bass. That is what I feel they had done with this film. It is incredible. The sound was amazing. I loved everything about its impact, it was just very good. And let me put it this way: if you're someone that wants very powerful sound to test out your subwoofers, this is the kind of film you get. Yes, I know there are other action flicks you can get. They can give you something a little bit better, you know, like bombastic bass from action flicks like Godzilla and all that. But I will tell you this: if you need this kind of subtle bass that is massaging and soothing, and it's so powerful at the same time, the substance has it in spades. And one thing the substance has over so many of all the big action flicks that have all the gunshots, all the, you know, explosions and all that, is that this film has a sustained long level bass response, something that all the other movies this year don't have. You know, they don't keep bass for so long. Maybe there's an explosion and it disappears, but this movie, it sustains bass through the entire scene. Like, there is always this low rumble for several minutes, for several hours, because the movie is around 2.5 hours when you look at the runtime. The bass is demo worthy from top to bottom. So I will advise, if you want to demo your display, your OLED display, and your soundbar, or whatever home theater you're using, whatever you've used to set up your home theater, I believe that this is a more than a reference quality movie for your testing. My only critic for this film is that it didn't come with an Atmos mix. It didn't come with an Atmos mix. My God, does this thing sound like it had an Atmos mix? It is incredibly powerful, and the resolution in its detail for like the picture quality combined with the immersive panning of sound around channels makes it feel like they mixed this in Atmos and downscaled it to Dolby Digital True HD. That's just the way I felt it was, you know, because the way it sounds so powerful, it sounds so well detailed, that I just don't see how you can get something better out there. I really just don't see how you get any other thing better from any other film out there. So for me, if I'm gonna rate the picture quality for this film, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. I was visually amazed by the picture quality. I'll give the picture quality a 9.5 out of 10. And then as for audio, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Now, for me to close out this video, I will tell you this: I didn't even enjoy this movie. It's not even a film I like, but for the video and audio experience, it is by far the best I've experienced this whole year. It is that good. Like, it is insane. That's why I'm even making its review for you guys, so you guys can get it and see you know, this for yourself. So for now, share your thoughts down below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and follow us on our Rumble channel and all the other channels that is attached down below. And I'll see you guys very much next time.